The wooden platform creaked beneath her feet as the crowd pressed closer, their faces sharp with judgment and certainty. Dust swirled through the air of the small frontier town, catching the golden light of the setting sun. To them, she was already guilty. Whispers had grown into accusations, and accusations into shouts. They called her a liar, a troublemaker, a woman who had dared to speak a truth no one wanted to hear. Her name was Eliza Mayfield, and until 3 days ago, she had been invisible, just another quiet woman working at the edge of town, keeping her head down, surviving. Everything changed when she told the sheriff what she had seen late one night near the old ranch, a respected cattle owner secretly trading stolen livestock and blaming innocent men for the crimes. The man was powerful. She was not. Now she stood alone on the platform, hands trembling but back straight, refusing to bow her head. Rotten fruit struck the boards near her feet. A man in the crowd pointed and laughed, while others shouted for her punishment. The sheriff unfolded a paper and began reading charges, his voice flat, as if the outcome had already been decided. But at the edge of the crowd stood someone who had not spoken once, the rancher named Caleb Hart. Tall, weathered, and silent, he watched Eliza with a look that held neither anger nor doubt. He had known her for years, had seen her kindness, her honesty, and the quiet strength she carried. While others shouted, he listened. While others judged, he remembered. As the sheriff finished reading, the town waited for Eliza to beg. Instead, she lifted her chin. "I won't take back the truth," she said, her voice shaking but clear. "Even if none of you believe me." Silence rippled through the crowd. That was when Caleb stepped forward. His boots struck the ground like a warning. From his coat, he pulled a folded ledger and held it high. "She's telling the truth," he said calmly. "I followed the tracks. I saw the deals. And this is proof." Murmurs spread like wildfire. The sheriff's face paled as he examined the ledger, recognizing the names, the dates, the undeniable evidence. The crowd shifted, uncertainty replacing rage. Fingers lowered. Voices faded. The truth, once unwanted, now stood impossible to ignore. Eliza felt her knees weaken as the weight of fear lifted. She had stood alone, but she was alone no longer. The crowd that had condemned her now looked away in shame. The powerful man who had accused her slipped quietly into the dust, exposed at last. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Eliza stepped down from the platform, not as a liar, but as a woman who had survived the truth, and changed the town forever.